Hello everyone, Nick here, and this is a video I really didn't want to make, but I got bombarded in my comments section this morning, and when I mean comments, I mean DMs, and everybody asking me, so, tell me about this Chuggaconroy situation. Oh, you did that Street Pass panel, and he showed up to your one in 2013, and he tried to do all this stuff, and I'm like, well, now I have to come forward. So, recently, Chuggaconroy has come under fire by a Twitter user by the name of Lady Emily. So this is Bo Black's thing. So basically, Great Cheshire is Lady Emily. So Chuggaconroy says, "Okay, I'm gonna miss your shoes. It was kind of nice being their Terror again." Looks at them in my hands. As hard as at times, they stunk horribly. Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's what it is. Man, big and stinky, you've got it all. So he's trending right now, and here's another one. What did he mean by this? Not that don't make me smell your feet again, put me in a coma. Wait, what? I dreamt what the Pope... Oh, and also fake 3DS users in this video. Hey! Yeah, Reddit. How appropriate. So we go to Lady Emily, and she is a Twitter user with strange origins, and I mean strange because apparently she has 12 videos, and yet a couple of them in the millions, and I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know her origin story, so I won't get into that. But basically, she was the one that cracked this open, and so hats off to her, I guess. So it was his actual Discord and not an impersonator I was talking to. Beyond that, okay, so this is true. So now we can so my big thing, and I was just going to say it, and I'll just revert it back to myself for real quick. I was just going to say, for all we know, she could have faked these DMs, right? Like, this person could easily do this for clout and whatever. People will do whatever they can to get YouTube famous or Twitter famous or whatever. So, at the very least, from what it looks like, this is potentially true. And I will have my closing thoughts and statements and everything, but we're going to just present the facts as they are. We're not going to blow it up. No, you cannot come into the video right now, Robert. So, we're going to go back to... Alright, so, and for those asking how I know, it was his actual Discord. I ran into his mutuals by ours and to make sure it was valid. Here's our first connection over Twitter, leading up to going into our Discord. So here's a whole bunch of stuff. This is nuts. As someone who worked with a lot of conventions, everyone kind of always knew Vic was weird. People just kept letting him do it for so long because he was popular and drew in crowds. God, yeah. That was, I've heard everyone, I remember meeting him in 2009 at a con. It was weird. His downfall has been a long time coming. Is there any volume in this? Oh, wow! They got blocked. Damn. Is there any actual volume to this? Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Okay, so she's scrolling by a lot fast. So she got blocked. So this is how we know it's the actual Chuggaconroy. Okay. Seriously, I've had dinner with him once through a mutual friend, and he wore leather pants and talked about how hot he is. And this was like in a hotel while you're... Oh my god, yeah, that tracks. Anyway, surprised you've never played Black and White before now. It says as the last good one among the old fans. I'm surprised too. I think when it came out back in 2011, it just didn't have the money and time to pick it up at that point. It was just another Pokemon game that had a bunch of content about its decks. I also missed out on Gen 3 for other reasons. Oof, yeah, it's nuts how expensive these games have gotten. On my shelf, my DS games alone would be $2,000 if I resold them because they've never re-released or anything in the first. I think you're gonna like it. Everything is so snappy and well made. It's such a quick game. I'm really loving it so far. Finishing the second gym last night, then Retaliate move is such a fun experience. And the Pokemon designs and animations. Also wish Game Freak... Okay, she's going really fast in this video. I'm trying my best, guys. Honestly, there's so much touch in the black yet. I think we all do. I don't know. It seems like an industry-wide practice of never re-release anything. So, like, I haven't wanted to tweet about Buffy much due to spoilers, but I had a while. Also got into its show, as a teenager and was watching these reruns in chronological order, got to the end of season 5, and after the finale, the show started rerunning from the beginning. So I thought for years, Buffy died and played Black, blah, 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 blah. So I guess they're talking about Buffy. Oh my god, that's incredible. I thought about, I can understand that. Maybe the audience is. So I'm kind of confused where this is leading up to. Okay, so they're talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now it just makes me think no one's DMs are safe. Oh my god. So this seems pretty innocuous. So do you want my Discord? So that's her Discord. So that works. So that's her Discord. So yeah, she got it off her chest. Last year, Chuggaconroy trying to get me into the initial role play with him in the DMs. Yeah, you guys can read it. You guys can read it. I don't have to tell you in the video. That's just nasty. So, yeah. Glad Ursat's class explained that earlier. So, scrolling through Reddit and seeing dozens of comments calling him wholesome green bean with green flags. Do you have a P.O. box? Not at the moment, no. And birthday niceness? Well, thank you. I need new ones, to be honest. My everyday pair is starting to... I'm really confused by this. And I'm going to just give you my thoughts in a moment. Convos would often derail suddenly. One moment, we'd just be talking about Nintendo games, and the next would shift to feet talk. He was very persistent in commenting how big my feet are. I try to respond with blunt jokes to make the vibes less creepy out of nerds. So I'm also gonna be giving my thoughts about on her too, because we have to come forward about parasocial relationships. And I mean me and what my thoughts are on the situation on both of them. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is all I'm seeing right now. So talking about J.K. Rowling, that's another can of worms that we're not going to get into. So yeah, Chuggaconroy is trending right now, which is not good. It's very bad. I would wait to Chuggaconroy make a response. There isn't enough evidence for the DMs. They could be easily faked. I'm pretty sure the DMs are real at this point. I'm honestly buying it. She proved that she had his DM in Discord. So, oh wow. Oh wow. So yeah. Oh god. Wow. Oh my god. No. I want to wait to see what Chuggaconroy has to say. Yeah, we're pretty much at that point. Most people are pretty much saying, I mean, look, we have to be neutral on the situation, regardless of how it looks. That's just how I feel, and I'm gonna go into it. But I will also making other statements as well. Not Chuggaconroy like this. If you win this feed, I'll show you my feed. Oh my god. Oh, there's a funny one I have to show you. It's a really bad one, but we gotta go into it. And this is on Boblax's wall, so let's just get into it. Shout out to Boblax. So, there's Amaranth again, okay. We didn't need to see that. But, oh no, wonder that dude liked 1,000-Year Door so much. Well, I suppose I could apologize letting you smell the bottoms of my feet. Now I'm wondering if they're gonna change that text. So, we've spent a good amount of time on this. So, back to me for the final closing thoughts. So, Lady Emily came forward with her statements, and on the surface, yes, it appears valid. It appears like, unfortunately, Chuggaconroy has been a bit of a naughty little YouTuber. Not very good in this situation. So, let me just first off by saying I'm really not friends with Chuggaconroy. At best, I'm an acquaintance. And to be honest, this is my problem that comes with leaked, and I mean leaked YouTubers. And leaked meaning elite. And no, I didn't say feet YouTuber. So this is the problem with elite YouTubers. They think, I'm up here and screw you down here. And that's how a lot of them are. And this is kind of how this person, Chuggaconroy, treated me. At first, he was kind of nice. And then over the years, he just wasn't very nice at all. And it was just very bizarre. he talked to me again once in 2020, and I thought, oh, well, this person's being nice to me. And then 2023 went around, and there was some funny business going on with Chuggaconroy that it felt like it was not good. But that's not the bottom of the bottom of the situation. So anyway, I asked him to attend my panel. Now looking at this situation, I'm honestly glad he did not attend my panel, to be perfectly honest. But we still need to get into the whole really crack it wide open and just and I'm just gonna say it right here. He needs to come forward and make a statement, right? This is similar to the Gerard situation. Now, what he says can dramatically shift the impact of the situation. Now, mind you, he supposedly is with someone. I believe he's with Masael Anela, and it's his girlfriend or whatever, and such case. So he's technically cheating on her. So he's in a relationship, right? And he's with someone. And he's doing this foot stuff. So that's not good. That's really bad. That looks really bad. That's very much so grounds for canceling. And I'm just gonna say it because we haven't actually even gone to the YouTube channel yet, which we will do in a moment. So yeah. So Chuggaconroy's recent video, his black and white 2 video, we have to clause that real quick. So we're gonna just go to his video because we just wanted to check one last thing. Our YouTube comments like to point us in a certain direction. So we're gonna go to the newest ones. So 3 days ago we got a $20 tip, which not happening. Feet. Not to defend a foot, but the lamest allegation of all time. Boo-hoo, a mildly creepy conversation. Cry about it. So I don't know. This is a tough line to walk. This is a very tough line to walk because you're talking about someone. This is similar to the Gerard situation, right? This is someone that wildly popular, basically can take his fame and wham you in the face. He could basically just go up to Lady Emily and just be like, I'm popular. That's the wrong thing to do, obviously. And to be honest, this is what I have a problem with all of these elite YouTubers, is that they think, I'm hot and I can dump on you. No, you cannot, right? You're still a person like anybody else. Stop having a god complex, okay? Look, just because I beat the Find Me world record doesn't make me better than anybody else. Well, I mean, it makes me better than the second place person, but it doesn't make me necessarily better than everybody else in the world in that regard, So, but anyway, Lady Emily, I would like to formally extend a call, and I don't know if you want to talk about it more. All I'm going to say is but I do have to criticize Lady Emily for a couple of things. One is didn't go to the authorities. See, this is the problem I have with some of these people that come out on Twitter and such. They're just like, well, I'm just going to expose this person, bam. And it's like, look, you can do that, but you don't have, even with the Carl Jobst and the Muda situation, I'm just like, but why didn't you go to the police in the first place? Why do you have to go make a grandstand on YouTube? And I know what people are going to say, you can't trust the authority. And it's like, I get it. You're talking to someone who's dealt with really lousy authority people that don't do their job, right? I recently was in a bad situation and they did nothing about it. When worse comes to worse, yes, I guess. So this is my only thing I guess I would say is maybe she tried to go to the proper places and just nothing happened. So there's that. The other thing I do ask is, well, why didn't you throw up the boundaries? Why'd you just this is a problem I have to just tell people, and it's not just a woman problem, it's an everywhere problem. When you have a boundary, you need to be very explicit in that boundary. And what I mean is, you have to tell a person, stop, red flag. I'm sorry, I have to throw, or yellow flag, caution. In sports. I have to say to someone, hey, back up, too much. Or, hey, you're stepping on a fine line, I'm going to ask you to stop. She needed to be a bit more upfront. Now, I can understand, again, this is when we go into parasocial relationships. when someone is like elite YouTuber and they take their, their power, and it's like, it can be very intimidating and daunting. It's just like, I can tell you so many times when I've tried to be friends with certain people and they've taken their popularity and smashed it in my face. But it's a tough situation to be in, and all I have to say to her is, look, next time a guy is a creep to you, Miss Emily, just tell the guy, hey, red flag, you've been warned. If you keep doing this in the conversation, I'm gonna block you. That's just the bottom line. Now, am I saying that she's not valid? No. I'm just saying that in a situation like this, you need to present your boundaries, because your boundaries are what protect you. And if you don't have boundaries, well, when this happens, what am I to say? Chuggaconroy, my closing statements. Chuggaconroy, if I ever see you again, I don't really know how to respond to you, man. This is tough for me. I'd be upfront. I wasn't really the biggest fan of your content. Even my brother was like, "Why is he even popular? Like, so he just plays the games and that's it? Like, anybody could do that. You could do that, Nick. Like, and I'm not even kidding you. This is something that anybody could do." And I didn't really understand the whole the god complex that he had and how he's so popular. He had a lot of weight. My biggest criticism was the street pass stuff. I tried to ask for his help, and then he basically was like, "I'll come to your panel," and he didn't. And I was just like, "What the dude? Just don't even bother. Just stop lying to me." So, Lady Emily, you've had bad experience with him. So have I. So you're not alone. He hasn't treated me very nicely either. So, I mean, what can I say? People that are popular on the platform, they'll basically use and abuse their power. And, there has to be a better checks and balance system. That's the real truth. Like, I think closing statement, right? I don't even have to go anymore, is that, if someone gets popular, they still need to be held on certain levels of accountability and responsibility like anybody else. And I mean certain as in predefined, like what is acceptable. And then if you have to make the compromise or whatever has to be done or said because the situation arises in new layers or changes, then it gets addressed when it needs to be. Okay? So, anyway, I hope you like and comment and subscribe to the video. What do you think about the situation? All I'm going to say is if I ever hold a panel of her again, I'm going to make sure he never comes. Unless he has a public statement or something. Like, I don't know what to say. Lady Emily, if you want to come and talk, let me know. I'll send you a friend request. You can chat. So just know that you're not alone. He did not treat me very great either. He's kind of douchey, to be honest. And this is just, again, the problem I have with elite YouTubers. And no, I mean elite, not feet. Get your mind out of the gutter. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.